Let me introduce you to my new friend, Madam Fist. Back to school. To be perfectly honest with you, I dreaded the heck out of it. All the back to school commercials and the smell of new plastic supplies, and I think the worst smell of all was the freshly painted hallways. It was this it actually made me feel sick to my stomach. The more back to school commercials I would see on TV, the more I was like, oh my God, I have to finish this freaking godforsaken book report. They're like, back to school, we're so hip. They look like they just came out of a Disney Channel original series. Who has time to look like that? Have you seen how they dress these kids on those shows? As for me, I just had caca uniforms. So the good thing about that is that I didn't have to think much about what I was gonna wear. But anyway, I was a good student, I promise. And I'm sure when most of you were asked what your favorite school subjects were, there was always those kids, myself included, that would say either PE, art class, drama class, or lunch. I think we all thought we were being funny when we gave that answer, but low-key it was the truth. And so lunch for me was interesting because the lunches provided at my school were really gross. I'm talking like slop and MacArthur milk. A lot of kids would get food poisoning. I remember that distinctly. And there was a turning point for me where I was like, Mom, I cannot. So I recently did some crowdsourcing for a Mitú video, and a lot of people shared with me what their school lunches were like, whether it was the lunch from school or the lunches that they packed for themselves or the parents packed for them. And it was very interesting to see the array of answers. So because of the caca lunch situation, my mom and at times my abuela would pack the following for me. Un sándwich of insert lunch meat here y queso. All of this, of course, from Sedano. Sedano, el gusto es nuestro. For dessert, it was typically either a banana that I would never eat, y un pisicorre, and it would be wrapped in tin foil. That one most definitely got me a lot of strange looks, but they're freaking delicious, so shut up. Seriously, a pisicorre is slices of guava sandwiched between slices of cheddar cheese. I'll take that over a pudding cup any day. How can one forget the frozen water bottle wrapped in papel toalla? And because of the condensation on the bottle, everything else would get wet in my lunchbox. My lunchbox smelled like caca. It was like moldy bread mixed with banana and like cilantro. I would never make a perfume out of that combination. And yeah, sometimes, you know, if my mom was feeling generous, I'd get a high C ecto cooler. And okay, things are gonna get weird again. My abuela would also include a little jar of manzanilla. Once again, because of my nervous stomach, clearly I never sat at the cool kids table for a variety of reasons. And yes, at times I would beg my mom like an asshole child at the grocery store to buy me those pizza Lunchables, and I would eat that shit raw. No microwaving, no regrets. And it's funny because I was recently shopping at Target for back to school supplies for a video, and almost every mom there had their kids with them, and every 5 seconds I would hear one of them being like, Mama, I really want this folder. It has a lane of Avalor on it. And ¿Qué te dije yo? No tenemos dinero para esa mierda. Put it back. And I was just chuckling a mighty chuckle because I was like, damn, I was once that asshole kid. Every kid at least once goes through a point when they go shopping with their parents. If they want to buy una chucheria or una come mierderia, a toy they don't need, that they're gonna basically break or throw away the very next day. It's almost like you just don't grasp the concept yet that your parents aren't made of money. It's such a cliche thing, right? But I mean, it's true. Money doesn't grow on trees. I'm not made of money. Respect your mother. Obviously, kids are inherently mean at school, and you get bullied when you don't have the latest stuff. 'Cause eating the food at school, at least in my class, was the cool thing to do. And here I am eating like a pisicorre wrapped in tin foil with my like freaking wet melting water bottle y manzanilla. Of course they're gonna look at me like, what the hell? But in the end, it's all so dumb. And I think if you're gonna be eating home lunch for whatever reason, whether it's because your parents want you to eat healthier, or because, hell, maybe in your school's situation, the lunch is more expensive than bringing a home-cooked meal or leftovers or something like that. Whatever your situation may be, if you're bringing home lunch, especially when it's ethnic food, right? Like leftover frijoles negros, arroz con pollo, arroz con salchicha, the freaking Vienna sausages, those salchichas. I think there was a couple times where I was given the whole can of Vienna sausages to eat. Just like that. You're gonna get looks, you're gonna get stares. People are gonna be like, ew, your food smells weird. But then it's like, bueno, ¿quién te manda? Don't sit next to me then. Shoot, I'm gonna sit here and eat my Vienna sausages. So what did you eat for lunch at school? Who prepared your lunch? Was it the cafeteria lady? Was it mommy? Papi? Your abuelita linda? Share with me in the comments below, including your experiences. Were people turned off by the food you brought from home? And if so, how did you deal with it? I kind of wish I was more like Spinelli growing up. I think I would have handled things a little differently. I love you.